Welcome to Deep Quotes. This video brings you the raw and unapologetic words of Charles Bukowski. His quotes speak honestly about pain, loneliness, creativity, and the struggle to stay real in a broken world. In my next life, I want to be a cat, to sleep 20 hours a day and wait to be fed, to sit around licking my ass. When a hot woman meets a hermit, one of them is going to change. Love is kind of like when you see a fog in the morning, when you wake up before the sun comes out. It's just a little while, and then it burns away. Love is a fog that burns with the first daylight of reality. Invent yourself, and then reinvent yourself. I have no time for things that have no soul. People empty me. I have to get a way to refill. It's not the large things that send a man to the madhouse. No, it's the continuing series of small tragedies. Not the death of his love, but the shoelace that snaps with no time left. Death is not the problem. Waiting around for it is. My ambition is handicapped by laziness. Insanity is relative. Who sets the norm? Sundays kill more people than bombs. Those who escape hell, however, never talk about it, and nothing much bothers them after that. I think a man can keep on drinking for centuries. He'll never die, especially wine or beer. I like drunkards, man, because drunkards, they come out of it, and they're sick, and they spring back. They spring back and forth. If I hadn't been a drunkard, I probably would have committed suicide long ago. I remember awakening one morning and finding everything smeared with the color of forgotten love. Censorship is the tool of those who have the need to hide actualities from themselves and from others. Their fear is only their inability to face what is real, and I can't vent any anger against them. I only feel this appalling sadness. Somewhere in their upbringing, they were shielded against the total facts of our existence. They were only taught to look one way when many ways exist. I no longer want it all, just some comfort and some sex and some minor love. The crazy ones only laugh when there is no reason to laugh. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it. People with no morals often considered themselves more free, but mostly they lacked the ability to feel or love. Pain is strange. A cat killing a bird, a car accident, a fire. Pain arrives. Bang. And there it is. It sits on you. It's real. And to anybody watching, you look foolish. Like you've suddenly become an idiot. There's no cure for it unless you know somebody who understands how you feel and knows how to help. They never pay the slaves enough so they can get free. Just enough so they can stay alive and come back to work. I walked around the block twice, past 200 people, and failed to see a human being. We've died so many times now that we can only wonder why we still care. Death meant little to me. It was the last joke in a series of bad jokes. I was fairly poor, but most of my money went for wine and classical music. I loved to mix the two together. Yet women, good women, frightened me because they eventually wanted your soul, and what was left of mine, I wanted to keep. Basically, I craved prostitutes, base women, because they were deadly and hard and made no personal demands. Nothing was lost when they left. Yet at the same time, I yearned for a gentle, good woman, despite the overwhelming price. Those faces you see every day on the streets were not created entirely without hope. Be kind to them. Like you, they have not escaped. If I never see you again, I will always carry you inside outside on my fingertips and at brain edges and in centers of what I am, of what remains. Drinking is another way of thinking, another way of living. It gives you two lives instead of one. I had noticed that both in the very poor and very rich extremes of society, the mad were often allowed to mingle freely. There's nothing to stop a man from writing unless that man stops himself. If a man truly desires to write, then he will. Rejection and ridicule will only strengthen him, and the longer he is held back, the stronger he will become, like a mass of rising water against a dam. There is no losing in writing. It will make your toes laugh as you sleep. It will make you stride like a tiger. It will fire the eye and put you face to face with death. You will die a fighter. You will be honored in hell. The luck of the word. Go with it. Send it. I just want a hot cup of coffee black, and I don't want to hear about your troubles. I felt like crying, but nothing came out. It was just a sort of sad sickness. Sick sad, when you can't feel any worse. I think you know it. I think everybody knows it now and then. But I think I have known it pretty often. Too often. Before my death, I hope to obtain my life. I often carry things to read, so that I will not have to look at the people. I mean, say that you figure that everything is senseless, then it can't be quite senseless, because you are aware that it's senseless, and your awareness of senselessness almost gives it sense. You know what I mean? Human relationships are strange. I mean, you are with one person a while, eating and sleeping, and living with them, loving them, talking to them, going places together, and then it stops. You've got to know when to let a woman go if you want to keep her. And if you don't want to keep her, you let her go anyhow. So it's always a process of letting go, one way or the other. Most channels on the internet make up quotes and attribute them to the wrong people, and that honestly annoys us. Here on Deep Quotes, we do the opposite. We carefully share only real quotes, so you can trust what you hear. No fake words, no wrong names. Our content is organized into different series, from scientists and philosophers to business titans, and much more. We also create multi-part series focused on one individual, like Einstein, Leo Tolstoy, and many others. You can find links to all our series in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. Your support motivates us to create more meaningful videos for you. Thank you for watching Deep Quotes.